Hey, welcome to Please Don't Kill Us, the only live online role-playing Dungeons & Dragons show where you decide what happens. Wow, happy to have you guys here. Welcome. Now, we have a lot of things to announce.
To talk about.
Woo! The trailer!
Play the trailer!
I'm Carson.
And I'm Jack.
And this
is
Dream Wars!
Every week, we help a nerdy expert solve one of life's greatest dweeby mysteries.
like...
Which dance mom do you think would win the Tri-Wizard tournament?
Which Animal Crossing character is the most LGBT?
Who is Gaga's main on Smash?
Whoever wins the most debates by the end of the season becomes the
Head Queen Charge!
Come on, people.
Actually, Carson should be on defense. No, what about Carson?
We
got you covered.
We are gonna help you out.
Yeah.
I want everyone to know that the quote from Eric was, "That was our fastest one yet." You guys got us. That's Dweeb Wars. You know, that's me and Jack's podcast. But some other crazy things. You know, here's what we're gonna do in the next month, right? In the next couple of months. We're gonna go and buy tickets to Stranger Things on Broadway with Eric.
Yeah.
Eric is in Stranger Things on Broadway. Ooh. We're gonna buy tickets to Boop the Musical on Broadway to see Abby.
I know that's right.
Who started rehearsals today, which is amazing. And just yesterday it was announced Jack and I were on The Amazing Race. Season 37. So Wednesdays starting March 5th on CBS and Paramount Plus. Watch us race for $1 million.
Yes. If you're in New York, come to our premiere party.
Yes, we're having a premiere party.
Link in the description.
And I hear, Elisa, you're here watching. And your comment yesterday in our Discord even inspired me. I was like, yeah, you guys have been around here for so long. From the beginning of us, like, auditioning for this getting the calls and going through callbacks. And obviously when our characters were on their honeymoon during Cthulhu, that's when we were gone. And I actually think we found the clip of when it happened. And I just want to replay it because I think it's cute.
Can we hear it too? Can you make it play?
We can't hear it, but they'll hear it.
I can give you the play-by-play.
I think it was because Jack Dodge was calling me. Wonder what that could be about. Maybe he said, you need to get live now. Literally. Oh, Jack just said, wake up. I know.
Wake up?
I know you're doing module. What?
Oh! What?
You guys.
What happened?
Wait, can I say something? Wait, Jack, are you live? Can I call Jack Dodge real quick? Jack Dent. Take it away for a second.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
I've got a major thing that Jack Dodge just texted.
But Carson, you were sitting on huge news, like you're like convulsing. What's going on?
Well, I'm sitting on huge news. Unfortunately, I literally don't think I can share it. I think it's NDA vibes. I think I cannot speak about it, but it's all very, very exciting. Jack Dodge was trying to get a hold of me. It's very, very thrilling. I know it feels like this is fake.
Yeah.
Wow.
So thank you guys for being with us through this whole thing. You guys are the best. And I cannot wait.
Let's go Team Green.
Let's go Team Green.
Team Green. Team Green. Team Green. Team Green. We should all wear green today.
We'll wear green other times.
I'm wearing my green.
Yeah, it looks like Eric's skin is green. Like, he could not be greener over there. You're green.
You couldn't be greener on the monitor. Actually, the light is directly on you.
Why didn't anybody think about green? Some other announcements, Isabel or Jack or Eric, if you would read off our patrons, thank you so much. Again, like now more than ever, I'm like so grateful for you guys for like being with us throughout all of these crazy things we're all doing. Jack?
I just want to give a shout out to each and every one of you: Ari, Austin, Baking Bad, Henry, Mackenzie, Haley, Alisa, Julissa, Kennedy, Barron, Henry, Zane, Pablo, Mary, Ryan, Melissa, Dunks, Drew, Laura, Yoel, Shelby, Sophia, and PJ.
Woo-hoo! Yes, and thank you guys so much, and thank you guys so much for dealing with the secrecy of the race and us. Like, our schedules have been crazy. Me and Jack just got off a flight this morning from Atlanta for watching the episode at a screening. It's been crazy, but you guys have always been accommodating when we're like, we can't stream today, or switching schedules around and stuff. So thank you guys so much. Woo-hoo! You guys are the best.
Wow.
Now, if you're new here, we do a thing called Crossroads where you decide what happens. And today there is one that is how much do they win? 2 or 5? Exclamation point vote 2 or exclamation point vote 5.
2 and 5.
$5 foot long. I was
$5 foot long.
Yeah, you were singing that.
Any.
February any. I literally sang this
earlier.
An hour ago.
February?
Yes, you remember? February any. It's during the month of February. You could could pick any segment.
February. I always heard it just any.
I think it was February.
Also, just want to shout out.
I kind of want to.
I think Critical Role's campaign is ending. It might be a shorter episode today, and our episode will be shorter.
Yeah, opposite for Critical Role.
Yes, and Critical Role's campaign is ending today. Just want to shout that out because obviously I feel like none of us would even be here if it weren't for Critical Role. So just putting that out into the ether, like I'm sending my props to them and my love to them over there because that's a big day for them.
We love them so much.
Not that they're hearing that from me, but just sending that energy out there.
Hi, Elisa.
big
Hi,
day.
Alex. Hi, Dunkadoo. Hi, Miniature. Hi, Mel's. Hi, Sophia.
Work.
Love y'all.
Love
Um,
y'all.
Hi, Blythe.
Okay, I need you guys to all
Okay.
look up here.
Oh.
Serious. We're gonna get serious for a second. I think I saw Jack first.
Yes!
Now I got this sign that says whoever smiles first wins.
That's just slow.
I saw it in a lobby
Losers.
in New York City, and I said,
Oh, wait.
I have
I thought
to
it was
have this.
opposite.
She's been not
I've
smiling
been
the
really
whole time.
trying
She's
not
been
to
like,
smile. I've
No.
been like,
Whoever
I thought it was
smiles
whoever
first
smiles
wins.
wins.
Now, Jack,
I get
via
5.
via the killers, you get 5.
Money.
Monies.
Oh my God.
Money.
Well,
Thank
Money,
you, everyone.
money. Okay, we should have now a contest of whoever smiles first loses.
take a spoonful of hot sauce from the fridge.
Yeah, has to take a spoonful of hot sauce from the fridge.
Your stubborn asses. It will be the most boring episode ever. Vibes. You guys all. Yeah.
I don't think so. I'm already feeling bubbles. I'm on the edge.
Jordan's
smiled.
grinning.
well,
Yeah. Okay.
You laugh, I laugh.
Well, but
wait. When did I didn't hear a 3, 2, 1 go?
right?
I didn't
Yeah.
hear.
I know.
I didn't hear
I
a start.
It wasn't an official.
I laugh.
Well, he's
You
going to get the
laugh,
hot
I laugh.
sauce. We
I
can't
guess I
start
was
this.
like, I
True.
was kind of thinking like whoever was the last
Holds it.
remainder was like
Okay.
the winner, but that didn't make sense for.
Should we play the trailer again?
No. No.
Wait.
Not
No.
yet.
I just spied a hot ones in there.
Oh, that one's not that spicy.
Oh, that's
a hot ones. Oh, that's what you're saying.
Is it good still?
It can't be bad. It's hot sauce.
Can you spoon me?
Now, how's your hat?
Pretty cute.
Awesome.
That's too much.
I found
That's
this,
too
or I saw
much.
this on the shelf before we started streaming. Hot
Hot
sauce, Jordan.
sauce,
Jordan.
Sauce,
Hot
Jordan.
sauce, Jordan. Hot sauce, Jordan.
Give us the tasting.
Yeah,
profile.
how does it taste?
That was spicier than I
Really? Wait, is that from Hot Ones?
Oh, I can
From
smell
hot
it.
ones, yeah.
Whoa.
It's very good tasty.
What
Very
the,
good tasty.
What are the kind of flavors?
Very kumani, very cilantro-y.
Oh.
It's perfect to put on a taco.
It is giving you're green, as we said earlier.
Yeah,
kind of.
true.
Yeah.
Wow. You can take that.
Okay, well, one last announcement, and then we're gonna get started with episode 15 of Battle for the Burrow, and that is that in this crazy time, Jack and I are about to do a bunch of stuff for The Amazing Race. Obviously, we hope you watch, and it's gonna be so much fun, but it does mean we are going to take a slight hiatus from this campaign in 2 weeks. So we're gonna have 2 more episodes after this episode. I think the schedule might be then an episode every 2 weeks, and it might be one-shots. We might bring in different groups. We might have each one of us do a one-shot or something, or maybe a 4-shot. Eric will be busy with his show probably, but schedules are changing. Thank you for bending with us, but we will be back in the Burrow eventually, probably when the race is
Settle
done.
down,
But that is the last
Thank
thing to
goodness.
announce. And then what?
Thank goodness.
Yeah. But without further ado, should we get into episode 15 of Battle for the Burrow?
Oh, well, why not?
Well, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So, what?
Macy sometimes goes to the wrong scene, and I can see it.
Now, if you all could close your eyes, we will warm up, get back into these characters, and then begin our adventure. First, let's start physically. This is kind of a strange one, but how do your characters greet people? Do they give it a little head nod? A bow? Do they wave? Hug? How is it different for a friend? Or just an acquaintance? Or even an enemy? And then to get in the headspace, I might have done this before, but I want you guys to think of a place that brings you comfort. Think of the environment, the physical things in that space, but also what that space means for you, who the people are that are associated with that place, how far near you are to that place right now, how long it's been since you've been there, or if you've ever been there. And while you're thinking about that, I will recap from last time. Last we met, our adventurers left Festival Beach and attempted to make their way to the Dream Mother, a mysterious giant tree nestled deep in the woods. After traversing the forest for a while, they stumbled upon a home built into a tree, connected to an intricate instrument system. The residents there were 3 myconids, or mushroom people, husband and wife Volpad and Nerad, and little daughter Isi. The party helped fix one of the instrument pipes for the family in exchange for information on the Dream Mother. They learned it was a place where creatures went to die peacefully. But the myconids warned of the dangers of getting there due to the Gobbledup, a creature that stalks the woods and feasts on trees and creatures alike. Despite their warnings, the party chose to venture forward and convinced Volpad, who had been considering going to the Dream Mother since developing an incurable sickness, to join them. With a day's journey ahead of them, they took off in search of their destination, but through Tybalt's keen smell, stumbled upon something shocking. Off the edge of a cliff, rotting, bleeding, and screeching, a beast. Impaled on a sharp rock, squirming. You can open your eyes. As you all look down past this cliff, down at this sharp rock impaled into this beast, you see it squirm and freeze. Immediately, you hear Volpad. It is the Gobbledup. It is, I don't think it will be, stiff for long. I do not believe they die for good. You cannot kill a Gobbledup, simply. We must run. Yes?
Yes?
No, this thing is dead.
Yeah, that's not what the stories say. Now, you said this thing doesn't exist. And here we are looking at the Gobbledup, no?
What does it look like? It's the Gobbledup. You've never seen one before.
Well, look at it. It is scary, and it is... have you seen a creature like this before?
I'll look over the legend. I want to know if I have or if I know what kind of a creature this is.
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
I completely forgot that I wasn't here.
Roll a nature check.
And when Carson was doing the recap, I was like... What?
Yeah.
14.
A 14. You have never seen a creature.
Do I know type? Like, can I tell, like, features that would be, like, even, like, literally, like, monstrosity, aberration, demon, like, that sort of deal?
You, for all intents and purposes, it is seeming like a beast. Okay. But it is certainly strange. The coloring is something that is not associated with beasts. It is purple and pink and sort of, there's something slimy about its, exterior, almost like it's like it's translucent almost. Yeah, it's unlike anything you've ever seen.
Can I also rolled just for fun because I wanted to look. I got a 20, not natural, but
Yeah. You,
Ever
what do
smelled
you?
something like this?
You have never smelled anything like this. Yeah. Without climbing down the cliff, you do gain the sort of the similar stuff. But I think with did you get a natural 20? Okay. I think unfortunately you get the same info. You leveled up.
I'll copy that.
Would it help you, Volpat, if I went down there and made sure that she's dead?
I do not want you to risk your life by doing so, but it.
You know what they said? Curiosity kills the cat.
Ooh, that does not bode well for your type of creature.
But it is still a thing. It's still like a saying, and I'm feline features, so.
Yes, but that would mean you get killed, no?
Yes, I think I didn't think about this when I said it.
Well,
if I'm being honest.
Perhaps then we run.
No.
Here, maybe I hit with rock. And she goes over and she starts throwing rocks at it. Hey!
No.
Hey! Hey!
What, is it reacting to the rocks at all?
It's gotta be dead.
I thought it was screeching, wasn't it?
Well, then it stopped.
Oh.
These pebbles, you see this mushroom creature jump off of, I believe she was riding on Maple Jean.
Of course.
She jumps off and she sort of waddles to the front of this cliff, grabbing pebbles. As they hit this creature. It doesn't seem to be moving or reacting. It is long, probably 15 feet long, with a gaping mouth at one end. But from here, that's all the details you really can see.
I do think that it's dead, but I think that if it's not, it's in a lot of pain, and we should probably put it out of its
I think we should
misery.
check it out up close.
Yeah. I'm gonna start climbing down.
Yeah, same.
Volpad speaks up and says, "Do you think you have an egg, right? Do you think well, if there's one, where's the other parent? Do you think there must be a mother?"
Well, in some family structures, there's only one parent.
That's true.
That is correct. So we are going to investigate, yes?
I think so. Can we all do a little lookout to see if we see any sign of a second?
Yeah, another one.
Yeah. I would like to.
Cool.
I would think that if they had a partner that heard them in distress, they'd come right away.
True. Right.
21.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Oh, we haven't been here for that long.
But you two are climbing down.
Yes.
Okay. Roll athletic checks.
Athletics, good. 9 minus 1 is 8.
Okay.
We're climbing down.
They said they were.
Yeah, I'm going down.
I'll stay with Volpat.
Okay.
My favorite enemy, Carson, are beasts as a ranger, and as you said that this may be.
And this is your favorite terrain, isn't it?
And it's my favorite terrain. So listen, I'm a horse. I'm in my element.
Yeah.
And so I think I've intelligence checks to recall information about them. Advantage on intelligence checks and survival checks. So I'd love to kind of tap into my ranger senses and see, like, one, do I see one around? And, like, looking for tracks and stuff of beasts and what I know about different beasts. And two, what can I recall about them? If you'll allow me.
Yeah, are you...
I'm trying to make a survival and an intelligence.
Yeah, make both of those checks. Make one of them.
To either see, because I'm trying to see where it is and also what I know. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're trying to see where...
I'm trying to see if there's any tracks of another...
one.
creature.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then do
sense?
both. Do both of those, yeah.
Okay, so for survival, with some advantage, 24 survival.
Okay, yeah.
Do you want me to roll both or at once or?
Yeah, roll the other one.
17.
17.
Intelligence.
You don't see any tracks of another creature. Are you getting closer to it?
Yeah, we're kind of going down with them a little bit.
Okay. Roll an athletics check for me. But as you go, I think that you start to realize, knowing beasts really well, you would know them being your favored enemy. There's something about this creature that is beastly, and yet it's sort of half not beastly. That it doesn't seem to fit into the category of beasts that you've studied so well. Yeah.
Okay. I rolled a 7.
Okay, 7. You rolled an 8, right? To get down?
I thought athletics.
Yeah. And what'd you roll?
10.
A 10.
15.
15. Okay. Ebb, you start going down, and you eventually get to a rock that falls out from your hand, and you fall not too far, taking 3 damage as you fall into this sort of sandy and rocky.
Are you okay, sweetheart?
And then, Maple Jean, you follow after having investigated and sort of looking at this thing, looking for tracks. And you also slip on a rock. You take 3 damage as well.
Hello, be careful. You guys were on a cliff.
Hello.
Look around before you take your step.
Yeah, when I get down there, I want to stay away from his mouth. Actually, do I get the sense looking at it?
I'm getting in the mouth.
Is it like a snake where it's like actually kind of going right up by the head would be safest, or do you know what I mean? Like visually, what am I sensing
Yeah.
there?
You guys crawl down and you get closer to it, and you are looking at a creature that almost looks as if a wolf and a sort of axolotl had a child.
Whoa.
It is hairy, but it is long, and it has 3 pairs of legs with a huge mouth on one end. You would assume that the mouth is the more dangerous part, but that was your question, right?
My question was like, I'm having an instinct to go, can I grab it around? It's 15 feet, but like...
It's pretty thick. Yeah, I don't think your arms
Okay.
could wrap around it.
Okay. I was having an instinct of like, is it like a snake where you like grab it right below its head to avoid getting hurt?
Right.
But it also has little claws, it sounds like.
It has little feet, yeah.
Whale feet.
Well, fee.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to kind of its midsection and put my ear up to it, my hand up to it, and see if it's alive.
Yeah, make
You
a
don't hear anything?
make a
Heartbeat.
make a survival check or nature check.
10.
When you put your ear to this creature, you hear sort of like a sloshing, and it's not, you don't hear a heartbeat, but you don't hear like, I don't know, anything that you recognize as, you don't hear silence, you don't hear anything as like heartbeat.
I don't hear a heartbeat. I hear maybe what is like a big lunch kind of still working its way through, but
I go
think
around
it's dead.
to the head and kind of sweat my skin a little bit and put it in front of the mouth and just see if I feel any breath coming out.
You do not.
It seems dead to me. It doesn't seem to be breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay.
Does there like there anything else around? Can I kind of look around and see like what was it doing down here?
Yeah, why
did it seem
did
to
it
come
fall
from the
on that?
water? Did it seem to did it?
Why would you fall on a cliff?
I just want to try to like glean more of what happened
Accident.
here.
Or pushed.
Pushed? By who?
Yeah, make a investigation check.
Tibble, are you still up on top of the cliff? Could you see if there was a sign of a struggle up there?
No, I had come down
I'm
with
a
you
bit-
guys.
Vibrant, could you see if there's a sign of a struggle?
Absolutely.
Looking for some sign of. Well.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
6.
Woo! 10-9.
A 9.
9.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to say. I think like from the general scene, I don't think you guys don't glean any real answers. But the way that this thing fell, or the way that it looks like it fell. It's pretty from top down. This sort of rock has spiked into it. You don't know whether it was pushed. You don't know whether it tripped.
Who has the egg?
I believe I have the egg.
And we found an egg.
We found an egg in the pipe, or in one of the pipes of the organ. This is going to sound really crazy to you. So these mushrooms had an organ that looked like trees all around, underground layer. And the organ piped up. And one of them, when they played the keys, sounded wrong. So we investigated, and we found an egg in the pipe.
Doesn't sound crazy.
Just another day.
Yeah.
That's about right.
And they think it's the gobble-up egg, but we're like, it's kind of not nice to like destroy the egg.
And it responded to its name.
Yes.
What? You said gobble up.
Yes.
And I said,
Yeah. It like felt.
Cute.
I know.
Are you still on the top? No, you.
The
you
mother
went
duck
down.
are
Yeah.
terrified of it.
Of the gobble up.
Of the gobble up.
It gobbles them up.
Yeah, as you are talking about that on the beach floor, from the cliff, you hear Volpad say, "All right, you are not dead, but I would not push it. We really got to go."
Tibble, see if there's any sound from the egg, maybe?
Okay, take out the egg. Gobble up. Anyone home?
You speak the name Gobble Up, and you are waiting for a sound from the egg, and it's still, and all you can hear is sort of the water, and the wind. You see the sort of sunset start to fall, as you've been walking, all day. And you sit in this sort of stillness for a second until from the big beast, once again, the rock still jutting through its stomach, it starts to writhe, and then it freezes again.
but now it's definitely gotta be dead.
100%.
Unless gobble up.
Does not.
Okay. I thought maybe they activated.
The family said that the gobble up only. Oh no, the family. It only comes out at the daytime. I was gonna say because the sun's about to set.
I told you it was not dead. You do not. You are not listening to the rumors that come through. I told you about the gobble up. You do not believe the gobble up. Then I say it does not die so easily, and you say, "Well, let me go to this big old mouth." But I here, Volpant, am trying to save you your lives here. And you hear this echo down into the.
Volpant, do you think it's dead now?
No, I do not think. I had heard that it was very difficult to kill a gobble up. It involves practices that are above my little, fungus hands.
Like what?
Well, I do not. Those rumors have not come to me. I have heard like tales of people There was this one tale of this man who shrunk down to the size of a worm, and then he crawled in the eel of the gobble up, and then he swirled around his brain like soup. But I don't know if that's any of that's real.
Whoa.
Oh.
Well, all right.
That would be tough to do.
Sure. Yep.
Well.
So you're thinking we should just leave it here?
Well,
value to a couple of? Like, should we
loot it?
Like, take its little feeties or something?
Oh my god.
I do not know. I do think it will regenerate if you take anything, but
So you have a limitless meat hack here.
Found a bug.
It is potential, but it is dangerous where your product bites back. Potentially, but it seems to be in a pickle, no?
Do you think if we took it off of the impaling rock, then it would regenerate and come back to full health?
I do not know, but I certainly do not want to be around if you do that.
For sure. For sure.
Maybe it'll be grateful and give us something if we do, though.
Maybe it's misunderstood.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm interested.
I understand it perfectly. And if you take that off, I am going home. But it is up to you. You are your own people. But
What would you have us
Yo,
do?
why? What do you all think is the point of taking it off?
It's a creature in pain, you know.
Why is this creature a creature in pain and the other things that we kill not
This
creatures
one's
in
big.
pain?
I don't know. It's drawn a lot of attention to it.
All right, I'm just trying to wrap my head around.
you're right.
Well, that's what
you're
my
right for
first thing was,
probing.
that we should kill it properly if it's half
Sure,
alive. Like, I
Uh-huh.
was just thinking I don't want it to be down here suffering. But what would you do, Volpad?
yeah, and it's still you're sort of shouting up at this this tiny mushroom to an eagle's eye. You guys are just shouting up at a ledge where
What would you do, Volpad?
yeah, you speak to a little mushroom on the end of a
Well, you're right. I mean, every time we say, "Oh, Volpad, you don't know," you're right. So I'm about the gobblub. Like, what would you do?
Well, I would do what my family has done for our entire lives, which is hide and be scared of the gobble up and run. But
It's a beautiful life.
it is. I mean, you met my family. We are vibrant and
It was beautiful. It was
we live. Perhaps our fear of the gobble up inspires us to be even more grateful for being together. I don't know. I do not know, but.
When was the last person gobbled up by the gobble up?
I don't know the last person.
Like in your memory?
See, I have not. This is my first time laying eyes, really.
Not even laying eyes, but is it sort of like legend about the gobble up? Or is it like, weekly gobble up gets in here, doing some gobbling up?
Well, it is more about the trees that we see. The gobble up not only eats. Well, there are rumors that it eats creatures, but it eats the trees. We go out and we see our groves decimated by the
gobble up.
The gobble up. There are holes in the ground.
Sure. One other question I have, follow up.
Yes.
Yes! Are the trees sentient as well? Or you're saying they just eat normal trees?
No, normal trees, but they are beautiful and they are home.
Well, of course. Yeah. So, but you're saying you haven't, with your own sort of eyes, seen a gobble up do gobbling up.
Does sound like a vegetarian diet.
Part of it.
That's a big part of the
Okay.
We sort
just
of-
kind
we
of
sort
getting
of
back.
Right.
into-
Believe that
I-
it existed.
This is kind of yes.
We're actually still not even positive this is it.
We could try to feed it a tree.
Say it again?
We could try to feed it a tree. I don't know. I'm spitballing. I'm just interested scientifically now at this point.
I have not seen it eat a tree. But so far, my rumors have been right.
That's true.
So, But we can do whatever. I very much do not want to take this creature off the rock. It feels dangerous to me.
What are you thinking?
Huh?
Oh, you're still up
I'm
there.
still- I'm ready- I'm ready.
What are you thinking about all this?
You know, that's a really good question. If I'm being really totally honest, I kind of was really zoning out.
Totally.
It's a beautiful sunset that's happening behind you guys. You're not really paying attention.
Vibrant, roll a perception check.
Oh shoot.
Uh-oh. Not I was zoning out.
Well, a 7.
Yikes.
Okay.
Now, what do I see?
Beautiful sunset.
Awesome. Part of me thinks that we should do what our guest says and start making our way to our desired destination. And the other part wants to, like, dismantle this entire creature and see what its insides look. So I'm kind of 50-50.
Right.
I do not. I tagged along with your party, so I do not want to impose. You are welcome to do whatever, but I did promise my little Lisi that I would be back very soon. And I do want to. I do not know. See, personally, I feel safer being out during the night. It is now almost night because we don't go out in the day because of the gobble up normally. If we sleep here or make our way, I think.
You live in such fear. You're telling me you can't go out at all during the day?
No, we normally do not.
Wouldn't you be interested to see maybe what if the gobble up's not gobbling up at all, and you guys could be out whenever you wanted to?
Well, we did. I did conquer my fear with you. You have helped me because we walked here on the day,
Right.
and we did not see the gobble up. But then we did see the gobble up. So
It's true. It's true. I'm kind of siding with Eve now at this point. Maybe we just chop the head off.
My take with the information I have at this time is that we're looking at a suffering
Yeah.
animal and we should put it out of its misery
I think that's right.
and keep it moving.
I think that's right.
All right, y'all. I'll
Is that
follow whatever
crazy?
y'all want to do.
Who
No.
has the biggest blade? I don't know.
If it's okay,
But what if what she says is true? We chop off the head and it regenerates its entire
It grows a
body.
new
It's
gobble
an
up.
entire body? Full pad.
You
An
think?
entire body from a head?
I do not. I am not the expert on the
Perhaps
gobble up.
you
I
could
have
put
only
the
heard
blade-
fairy tales, rumors, messages, and
But
what people tell
according to
me.
those,
All I know is that it regenerates, that it is not very killable. Except for
though-
that one story with the man with the soup brain, but I'm not sure
Perhaps
if
rather
that has
than
any legs.
Perhaps rather than chop the brain off, we just stab it right in the brain.
Yeah, I
And
think
scramble it up.
decapitate.
okay.
I'm going to avert my eyes
But
if
at that
that's
point,
okay.
it's like if this thing in the side of it is keeping it dead, why pursue it further?
Because it's not dead.
Because it was waking up. I don't know if it's going to wake up
Let's
again.
try to cut off one of its toes.
Okay.
And see if
Why?
it grows back.
Oh.
Just to see how the best way to kill it.
That's
I'm
good.
gonna
Trying
go
to
cut
put
off one
something
of
out of its
toes.
misery and then
Okay.
cutting off its
Back
toe is
But
a
I'm
little
not gonna. I'm not
grim.
gonna. Yeah, I'm cutting one of its toes.
It's okay.
Yeah, as you're walking over to the creature, you hear as it sort of.
So it kind of keeps like
Right.
trying to.
Yeah, you see that
come
there is
back.
sort of these cycles, these like moments of life and moments of death,
Okay.
kind
Instead of toe, with that outburst from him, instead of toe, I'm actually gonna go to exactly to where the thing is in it, and kind of the rock is in it,
Mhm.
and even try to kind of like peer in a little bit and see what's going on in there.
Yeah.
Do I
Make-
see skin trying to?
Yeah, make a nature check.
Okay, I will. 18.
With an 18, you look and you see something that then you also begin to hear that you heard earlier, which is this skin, not insanely quickly, but quicker than ever you've seen before. Slowly trying to fill the gaps, but this giant spike is keeping it from fully filling.
Yikes.
Volpad, I think you were on to something with the. In fact, I think you were dead on with the regenerating.
Well,
thing,
I could have told you that.
which is why I'm like, what do you think we should do? You think we should walk away and leave it to suffer?
Me and my family, we live by 3 rules. We hide from the Gobbleup, we hate the Gobbleup, and we wish the Gobbleup dead.
Okay, well, I want it dead too because I think the dead is better than this.
Right.
So, do you think that I should kill it by the brain scramble method you were mentioning before?
Do you have a way to become small like worm? Or go through ear? I think that's what the story said. But
Can anyone be small like worm?
No,
I don't think I have the ability to be small like worm. But shoot.
and that is only rumor.
Right, but it's like I said, all of your things have been pretty. I know. Well, okay. I started to cast Find Steed last episode, and then I never really finished it. Could I? What if we sit here for a little bit, and I'll summon a mastiff here, and then the mastiff could kind of
eat its brain,
chew its brain.
Sure.
Do you think my mastiff will turn into a gobbleup?
No, I just
or like
think
a
that's
gobbleup will grow
gruesome.
out of the mastiff.
I don't think so, because it'll be soup. Like
I
brain
just
soup.
want to put. If I were this gobbleup, like I wouldn't want to be. I would
No.
want someone to end it for
I
me.
just wonder if we should stick a blade into the side
Like
of its
through
head.
its eyes or something. Yeah.
Right
Okay,
through
let's
the
try
eye
that
into
first.
the
Let's try
brain.
that
Just
first.
try to
Let's
do
try
like
that
minced garlic.
I kind of start trotting backwards as well.
Uh-huh.
Kind of maybe
I
going
think
up
we're on to
by
something.
my
I think let's
Yeah.
do it. I think let's do
the
it.
brain
Yeah, you're
scramble.
you're
I think the
trotting
sooner we get to work,
upwards
the
up
sooner
a
we're done.
cliff.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think the
backwards.
sooner
Who's
we
got
do
the
it, the
sharpest
sooner we're
What
done.
if we
blade?
go? I have a big blade. Who else does? We could all kind of go in there at the same time.
I have a mace I could bludgeon
I
it
have
in
two
the head.
daggers. I can just start going. Pop, 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 pop,
Yeah.
pop, pop, pop,
Okay.
pop.
I'm gonna go in through the eye.
All right.
With
Okay.
a sword.
I'm gonna
And
try
then-
to crack that skull.
I think you guys get the rest.
I could crack the stone too. I have a mace. I could crack it, and
That's
you go
perfect.
in with
and I'll get in the divots.
with the stir method.
This is the most violent.
Dress up. We're just dressing up Volpad. We're putting on. I put her on a little. I found a little log. And I just put her. I'm like,
May I take your hand, please?
Bits of
I've been
chaos.
thinking about actually an all fungi clothing line recently. You'd be a perfect model.
Are you serious, or are you just saying that because I am clearly fungi?
Well, I think I thought about it probably 30 minutes ago when I was in your home. So now.
So very lately.
So very lately, yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna start like just putting little little fabric on her.
Oh, what? Yeah, what does it look like?
So I'm kind of going natural.
Okay.
So I'm draping the fabric so that it curls and coils.
White and red polka dot.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking more like, well, yes.
Yeah.
You know, if I keep going back to it, I'm like, well, yeah. But I'm going for more natural colors. I'm going for a dark hunter green.
Green.
And some like deep blues and some purples and stuff like that. And like forming them naturally with a drape into like organic features and stuff like that.
What are they wearing now, currently?
Yeah, she was wearing she was baking, so she was wearing sort of like baking an apron and things like that.
We gotta go back and see.
I
her
know.
home.
We gotta.
You gotta
on
see
the-
EC.
well, we
She-
gotta- yeah.
she
Oh
farts
my
for
God,
us.
you gotta meet EC.
Plays piano.
And she sneezes real cute.
But yeah, roll a performance check for me.
People eat her sneezes
18.
to die.
18, yeah.
On purpose.
To get high, to die, when they're going to die.
Yeah, she looks down at this outfit, and she has been sort of opening up. You've seen her more animated than you've seen her sort of, in some ways, in the absence of her husband. She sort of seems to have taken on sort of her husband's sort of attitude in this moment with the gobbleup. But for a moment, when you put on this new outfit on her, she sort of softens a bit, and you.
Wow.
Thank you. It It is very beautiful.
Oh, it was no problem at all. I just let the creative brain go. You're a great model, great muse.
No, you do not.
No, I
have to
truly
say
mean
that.
it. No, I truly, truly, absolutely mean it. Right?
No, yeah,
Yeah.
you look stunning. Stunning.
Well, it will be a shock when I come back to New York with this. And she, this sort of red smoke, puffs out from her as these spores puff out from her as she coughs. But thank you. It is very beautiful. Cut to brain soup.
I'm setting an Eldritch Blast in there, just like trying to break open the head.
Okay, yeah. All of you roll attack rolls, but I believe you can do so with advantage. This creature is
flanked.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it should automatically hit, actually, but...
Oh, auto hit?
Yeah, I'm pretty
24.
sure. Regardless.
24.
Yeah, you guys do so pretty easily. This creature is just sort of sitting there, and you sort of see this moment where the eyes open back up. It's about to screech as you start scrambling up its head. You see purple and pink translucent sort of matter being splattered out of this brain as it litters your clothing and the beach.
Eb is crying a little bit.
Yeah. And in a moment that feels long to you but short in real time, you see the carcass of a skull, sort of fleshy, long, rectangular skull, just in pieces and sludge.
You think that we got it?
Just going off at everything I know of every other animal ever, it looks pretty bad.
I need to go stare at the ocean for a little bit.
Yeah.
Does this look like magical in nature? Like, does it look otherworldly? Like Sorry.
She loves the gobble up.
I love the gobble up.
Roll an Arcana check.
So you did a nice clean kill.
8. You don't know.
Ambrosia salad.
So what are all you doing?
We're playing dress up.
Okay,
we're playing
awesome.
dress to impress.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah.
I hate to go even more gruesome, but now that we're here, I'm like, should we investigate what's in its stomach if there's trees in there?
Yes. Yes.
If you would.
Oh, you want me to?
I only have a mace. I can't hit it open, I don't think.
Yes. I'll work on that, and I think that maybe you should try to check out its mouth, see what's going on in there.
Okay.
Okay. And I am going to go cut open its tummy. But actually, before I do, I'm going to put my hands on it and say, sorry that we don't quite have finesse, but our intention was to help you without being eaten by you.
And I think hearing Eve do that, I'd be like, and thank you for donating your body to science. As I go dental.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And you go gastrointestinal.
I'm laughing, but I really am. I'm like,
yeah.
I mean that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta see what's in
Eve
there.
means that, is that it's like, that wasn't pretty, but I stand by it.
Yeah. You cut open the stomach, and immediately it's sort of hanging in the air, its big long body, because of this being impaled on this stone. And as when you cut open where you think its stomach is, suddenly sludge of different than the sludge in the skull area. This is dark, sort of brown, and tones of dark brown, black, green, just liquid sort of starts pouring out. It's nothing that you recognize, not only the contents of what that is, but the makeup of what, you went for stomach, right? Something you understand. When you opened this up,
Nothing's looking right.
it wasn't even like, oh, the organs are something I understand here.
Okay, Tibble.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what I'm looking at down here. I think we have maybe a better chance of catching something early on. Something maybe that it's eaten soon. Do you see anything down in the gully?
I look
Because this is totally different.
at the teeth structure, like if it has molars, it eats plants mostly. If it has canines, it's
Yeah, make a
flesh.
Make an investigation check.
7.
You don't find anything specific, but you do see several rows of teeth, and you get the sense that this mouth can grow smaller or larger depending. But you don't find any material from having eaten anything recently.
It does look like it has a retractable jaw. So perhaps it could fit a tree in its mouth.
I'm going to. Okay.
You have that egg on you still, right?
Yes.
Why don't you see it like, I don't know, try talking to it again? Ask if this is its buddy, its parent, even?
Shoot. I don't want to have to tell him.
I know, it's not fun.
Okay. Will you do it with me? We could do
I'm up by you.
Okay.
Yeah, I can up by you. Yeah, pull out that.
Pull it out. So
I'm gonna curl my tail into a little kind of spiral, like comfy place for the egg to sit.
yes, that's perfect.
Yeah, and I'll kind of with the end of my tail kind of.
So you have any relatives?
No movement comes from the egg.
You have anything?
If you can see, hi Gobalob. Is this, if you can see or smell or sense outside of the egg, and you are related to this, we found it hurt and wanted to put it out of its pain, but we don't know what it is, so we're curious if you know what it is.
At the beginning of that sentence, you feel a slight
To hi Gobalob.
but as the sentence goes on, you don't get any response.
I come back from the water, having just gotten sick. I have a kind of an experiment idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I can banish creatures. And the nature of the spell, and I'm kind of opening the big book that I have carry on me at all times and reading it. The nature of the spell is that you can banish a creature. If it's from our plane of existence, then after the spell is done, it'll pop back and it'll come back. But if it's from a different plane of existence and I speak the spell for its entirety, then it will stay in the plane that it's from. It could be an interesting experiment to see if I cast a spell on it and it stays gone, then we lose the body, but we learn something and learn that it's from a different plane of existence. If it comes back, I think it'll come back in the same state it was in.
I'm all for that.
What do you think?
I'm down, and in the event something bad happens and it comes back in its full form, I can banish it too. So we
Amazing.
can banish
Okay.
it and twice in a row, and then we can
Then we're good to go.
run.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and try this, and I'm going to open up the book and start incanting the runes written in there.
Glug. What's your grung?
In glug. Yeah.
Look
What
at
do you
that.
think the language is of the tome that I carry?
It would be in common.
Common.
Yeah. But you are more than welcome to translate it to
I'll do
Grung.
in
Yeah.
the language it's written in. And start speaking it and hold out my hands, cast it on this body. It's 1 minute. 1 minute.
Yeah, for quite a while you see Eb go over and touch this creature. The three figures on the cliff sort of see him start to approach. Volpad says, "Are you removing it from the rock?"
I'm only to send it to a different dimension. If it comes back, it'll come back still in the same space it was in.
All right.
What do we think?
Yeah.
All right.
It might not be pretty.
How to get it?
Suddenly, you see it disappear into thin air.
For this minute, can we see anything in the space that it left? Like any other trails of it? Anything it dropped? Anything like that?
You don't see anything it dropped, and you don't see any footprints or anything.
Yeah. Casting it. Keep him going for a full minute.
You guys wait what feels like an eternity as he holds his hand out there, focusing on banishing this creature to another dimension. And right at 60 seconds, nothing comes back.
Oh my God. Good call, Eb.
I wondered if it's probably not because we scrambled the brains. I was gonna say if maybe it's coming back to life in another dimension, but it's okay. We put it out of its misery.
And it's not our dimension. What do I care?
Interesting, fascinating. It looks like Jesus Christ!
You killed the goblin! You are my heroes! No? How did you do this? You send away the gobble up, just like you go up and touch it, boop, gone, no more gobble up. That was fantastic.
Thank you. Okay, interesting. I have no
Feywild,
idea.
maybe?
Feywild, maybe. It's good to
all
guess.
these creatures are so fey.
Sure, yeah. Wolf, axolotl.
Yeah.
Plane of water.
Wolfalotl.
Wolfalotl.
And what do we do with this egg now?
That we have
We
an
don't even
option.
know they're related.
We could
I think we
banish
should-
it.
No, we should keep it.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I'm
even
keeping.
if it's-
I'm screaming. We're keeping it. We're keeping it.
The little baby gobble up?
Yes, we're keeping it.
Because we could probably, we don't know that it's a gobble up. Well, we do.
I just have a vision of me riding it.
We don't
when
know
it gets
that,
older.
we don't know that was a gobble up. Oh, we didn't ask it.
What were we supposed to ask?
While it was alive for a second, we said, "Are you the gobble up?"
Use the gobble up.
It probably
It
would've
is rule
said-
number one.
It probably-
The gobble up always has to respond to use the gobble up.
Wait, didn't it say something when we did say gobble up?
Yeah.
Didn't it
The
react?
egg did, not the big
No,
one.
the big one. We said gobble
Yeah,
up.
the big
we
one
said,
did too,
we
right?
The
said
first time, and it went. But then we said it again, and it didn't do that.
Oh, I think you guys.
Well, if we raise one from birth, you know, it'd probably be fine.
It could
Could be
change.
nice, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
And-
all
and then
constantly
it's
surprise me. I would not be raising a gobble up, but of course I cannot just touch and poof. So
We
that's
do have that in our
of course up
back
to you.
pocket now.
But you do sneeze and poof.
That's true.
Yes, that is true.
She's sick.
No, but even our child does so. It must be hereditary.
Yes, that's true.
Thank you for your trust and patience, Volpad.
Yeah, that one got a little crazy.
And y'all are not saying what you're seeing, cause look at her.
Look at me.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Who are you wearing?
I am wearing, of course. You told me false names before, but then you told me real ones, didn't you?
My real name is Vibrant Jewel. You're wearing a Vibrant Jewel original.
Vibrant. It is vibrant, isn't it?
It is.
You look
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Well,
Perhaps the sun is set, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But perhaps we could, I don't know, for her sake, for Volpat's sake, we could travel a little further. Yeah.
Everyone make a perception check.
Nat 20!
Hey. There's another gobble up out here, you guys.
Definitely.
14.
Mother got the net.
14, natural 20.
Natural 20.
11.
There we
go. 14.
Isabel.
14.
Oh, wow. 14 crew.
Yeah.
Hey.
Vibrant Jewel. As you guys are starting to make plans and say it's starting to be nighttime, understanding that you will need to rest in order to have the energy to go on. Something catches your eye that caught your eye when you first came out of the forest, the edge of the forest, and onto this cliff, which is towards your left, far out. A large tree, glowing purple in the distance. As it became darker and darker, that glow in the far, far distance, it was always in the periphery of your sight. And for a second here, as you guys are talking and climbing back up or whatnot, you see...
Oh no. Oh,
Y'all,
no.
the goblet
We killed
was
the
keeping
mother. We killed the mother.
What?
This is the dream mother.
And then...
Oh.
Back to purple. But for a second, all the lights went out.
I think the gobble up has got something to do with that tree.
I think the gobble up is supposed to eat. Remember, isn't it?
We didn't see it flicker
When you
like
die,
that
you
before.
go
No.
to the tree on an adventure and you're never seen again. You're probably eaten by the gobble up. And it maybe brings your soul to the tree. And its brains were pink and purple like the tree.
I think that's a little bit of a stretch. We haven't even seen the tree. Like, we could see it from afar, but we don't know anything about it. We haven't even seen the people, the Lepidamni, who, like, run the tree and stuff.
I think we should have saved that instead of killing it. But, you know, bygones be bygones. I wasn't down there. Should have spoken up at the time.
But
That's what I thought.
it would have been a torture to it to leave it. Like, it was in such pain. I think we'll know more when we get to the dream.
All right.
I think we hold our theories, though
Right.
it is a good one. And if we have to save our asses, we could say that what is true for y'all is that you put it out of its misery.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
I suppose so. We shall see.
Well,
my thinking was that maybe there's just another, if we found that egg in a tree, maybe these things live in the trees. Because at nighttime they're supposed to be hidden, right? They
Right.
only come out during the day. Maybe they like burrow into a little tree. Maybe it was just one of them flickering or something.
Maybe there's many.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Gobble up
Volpatch,
distance.
everything you've said about the gobble up has been right. And I'm gonna go with they only come out during the day, and we should keep it moving now that it's night.
I think
Yes,
so.
well, and now the gobble up is dead.
You think there's only one?
Only one? Even though we have an egg?
Well, I definitely think there's now the gobble up and the mini gobble up. But you're right, there could be many. But in the stories, they always say the gobble up, which always made me think that there was just one gobble up. But it could have been a bigger scheme and operation.
Well, I'm gonna keep with your information that has been nothing but correct so far, in that they only come out at night or during the day. So I think we should move through the night.
Put some miles behind us. Let's do it.
Back
up the
would you
cliff,
like
I
to get
think,
back
and
on?
in the woods, right?
Yes, I would love that. Yeah, she climbs back on, and you guys make your way. You go through the tree line, walking along, and you're just making your way to the Dream Mother. You know you still have about a day's journey. So, between there and here, I'll take it to you guys. When do you want to rest? You need to rest for 8 hours, or you don't have to rest if you want to have points of exhaustion. But you tell me when, at what point on this journey, on this day's journey, you're going to rest.
So nighttime to tomorrow night, basically. It's the beginning of the night now?
Yeah.
It's the beginning of the night, yeah.
So until the beginning of the night tomorrow, we need to figure out, is what you're saying. Like
we're traveling for 24 hours.
We would get to the tree come nightfall again, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
well, maybe it is best to sleep well.
We could go to midnight, maybe. Travel
Or
to
we
midnight.
could try to sleep during the day and find
So
a
I was
hiding
thinking-
spot.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Travel during the night, hide during the day.
Yeah.
Sleep.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
So like at dawn, we'll try and find a cave or something.
Yeah. Cool. Everyone make a... Well, Maple Jean, last session you were leading the party because this is your favorite terrain, so you can do survival checks with advantage.
Yep.
Why don't you hit me with one of those?
Hell yeah.
And Volpet, did you ever hear any stories about places they don't like to go? Somewhere that'd be good for us to hide?
I have not heard of any places that they do not like to go. Only...
Things they don't like, just anything that could help us, things they want to stay away from, things that scare them, something that would help us to hide for about 8 hours.
It is a good question. I have heard that's closer to the Dream Mother. The Goblet does not. The Lepidomni have some way of not getting the Goblet close, but I do not know what that is. Or
They keep the Goblet away.
yes, I do not. They must have something that it doesn't like, or perhaps maybe just themselves scary. Go away, Goblet. I do not know, but. They do certainly get it away. So I do not... and as you guys are discussing, you're walking deeper and deeper into the forest.
I got a 26.
Fantastic.
That's right.
But I think if we are not... if we stay not near... I wouldn't want to be in a tree, or perhaps if there is a clearing or something, maybe it is less likely. But
maybe down at the beach.
Down at the beach, yes. We can go back down.
Yeah, 'cause we've never seen a gobble up down there.
But it died there.
Right,
It
fell.
clearly it didn't fare well there.
If we could perhaps sleep between some crags, it could also offer us protection.
That would be good.
All right. Well,
we're looking for a crag.
Yeah, so you all, if that's your intention, you're walking deeper into the forest, but as you discuss this, you can, with a 26, you suddenly have a really amazing sense of sort of the sides of this forest and where you are. You veer a little bit back towards the shoreline, which is not necessarily the direction of the Dream Mother, but is still getting closer to it, if that makes sense. You keep pressing forwards through the forest, but you do have to go into the forest to get to the Dream Mother further into the forest. But as you guys want the safety, you go to the crags. And you do eventually find them. Hours pass, and night.
Take watch, probably. Trade off taking watch.
Yeah. What time are you sleeping?
Like daybreak.
Yeah, whatever time daybreak is, like 6 a.m. probably, right?
Okay. What order are the watches?
I'll take first watch with Maple Jean.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Sure. I didn't know if we were doing them alone or separately.
Oh, wait, while we're sleeping?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was while we're traveling. Sorry. Sure, I'll do first watch, though. That sounds good.
Yeah, I feel like we should each do an hour and just.
Well, we need more than that, right?
Yeah.
And we shouldn't make Volpat
No.
do it so.
Every 2 hours?
Not
I
even,
mean,
it's
I
like an
can
hour and
I can do a watch because
An
I
hour
can.
40 each.
Perfect.
And I do not need to do.
No.
Oh, well,
You need
good
to
night.
rest, Volpat.
All right. Thank you, everyone. And she sort of nestles into a rock.
I'll go second.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll go third.
I'll go fourth.
Close her up.
Very good.
I hope you will make us breakfast. We will wake up to a nice meal.
So the rest of you, who's taking first?
Little genius
Thank you.
gonna
Yeah.
Oh, we're going.
There we go.
Oh, fantastic. So the rest of you, are you doing anything before settling into bed, or?
Honk shoe.
Honk shoe.
Okay.
Give Vibrant a kiss.
Oh.
All right, as we all settle down and Eb's kind of taking his watch. No, you go.
No.
No, I interrupted you. You finish your thing.
No, no.
Okay. I'm just gonna go give Eb a little squeeze in the shoulder and be like, I know that was tough earlier, but I do think we did the right thing.
I really do. I was with you. I was with you for a reason. I was just.
But we did the right thing with the information we had, at least.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's all we can do.
Yeah.
Yes. You're a smart one. Thank you, Eve.
Get some good rest. Hangshu.
Yeah, you all find sort of crags from if a ship were to pass from that vantage point, you would see sort of a ragtag group of creatures sort of sleeping in slits in these rocks towards
Shadow
the
of
shore.
rock, I'll cast Create Bonfire just to have a nice source of warmth for us, and I'll sit by it.
Yeah. You do so. And as the night passes, I'm going to go to the killers and ask, who sees it? Vibrant or Maple Jean? Exclamation point vote Vibrant or exclamation point vote
Maybe
Maple?
we banished it to the dream realm, and now it's gonna hunt us.
But they don't
in
come
our
out at night.
dreams.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But everything she's allegedly said has been true.
I want a spoonful. You do? You'll take it. Does anybody know what level that was?
No.
I think it's pretty low.
It was
Really
like
high.
3, maybe.
Like 4, 3, 4.
It's a heat level 5 out of 10.
Oh.
I do think that makes it 5 then.
I think that was the most. That's the most delicious one.
Delicious.
We had
I
a
loved
really
the
good
third.
one.
It was like garlic ginger.
Oh, so good.
I don't really remember them. But
me
go
so-
watch
There's
our
like
Hot Ones one shot. It
There's
was
like a
such a
queso
blast.
one
Oh my
that
god.
was
Yeah, that was good.
The second one was also really good, which was it was really green, like very salsa verde.
Do you know what I have
Very
to say about
sweet.
all the hot ones? Business?
Say it.
What do you have to say?
We definitely benefited from them sitting for a while.
We sat on the. Oh wait, the food or
Like
the
the-
fact that we did
Yes.
it over.
Yes.
Oh,
But
interesting.
no.
The sauce
latter.
was like not covered.
The fact that
It soaked in.
They work in tandem. Yeah. The fact that we did
Yeah.
it like over 3 hours.
100%.
Because I saw a video of myself and friends doing it for the first time yesterday, where I was like basically foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
it was,
my
like, I was so
No,
like
100%.
It was completely different.
Because like even
different.
with the bomb, which was.
Ooh, I did not like
nightmare.
You guys,
I was
that was
losing
my
my mind,
that
you
was my
guys.
hellscape.
No, it
like,
was horrible.
I know.
But we came down from it for the next. By the time we had the
Yes.
next one, where it's like in the like kind of traditional way, you're still suffering when you
Yeah.
have the next.
Yeah.
thing.
And you have the interview
So we
going.
should
yeah.
do that.
We should do
Whoa.
So we should do that.
So what?
Well, maybe one of these one shots while in the next couple months.
I'm gonna be.
This is our Patreon content.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be busy. Yeah.
24-hour
I got
hot
jury
ones.
I would love to do 24-hour again though.
24-hour hot ones.
24-hour
Yeah.
hot ones. Just keep 1 through 10 over and over.
That's my escape.
You have such beautiful curls, Jack.
Greek got it.
Yeah, truly.
Thank you.
In Eb, your watch passes without issue. You go to bed, vibrant. Your watch, you wake up and the ocean is beautiful. Nothing out of the ordinary. Eve, same for you. Tybalt, same for you.
Cool.
The last hour and 40 minutes, Maple Jean, you are more aware of your surroundings. You are taking this last watch where you're starting to see the sun go down again. You're starting to see the environment change around you, and it's starting to grow darker. And you suddenly see a glow. A glow that you recognize. And through closed eyes, you see Eb's eyes are glowing bright green. And on the rocks next to him, Everstone has begun to grow.
First and only thought.
Oh my god.
My God.
What else am I supposed to do first?
Yeah.
Save some dust.
I do that first, and I kind of step back, think for a second, look at everyone else sleeping, and I kind of lean over to Eb and gently.
When Eb's eyes open, you see the glowing is not stopping.
Wow.
It is constant. And the only person that you've seen this in before is Eb's mother.
Do I feel different?
Make a perception check.
14.
When you first wake up, you don't feel different. But what you notice is Maple Jean's, the way that she is looking at you, and the cast of green light emanating from you onto her.
Just this.
I'm not ready.
I don't know if you have a choice.
I'm gonna just try to slow my breathing and try to get the green to stop, the glow to stop.
Make an Arcana check.
$17.
When you will something to happen, in some ways it feels like the green intensifies, that it is your blood. It is, the more intent you are on something, the more passionate you are about something, the more it grows.
Okay. I'm going to reach out and take Maple Jean's hand, and I'm going to try to search my senses, something, whatever it is in me right now. And I just want to see if I know in my heart if my mother is alive.
There's two parts of your brain that are happening at once. There's an emotional part that is still asking that question, and there is the intellectual part that knows the answer.
Take a deep breath. Just calm your breathing. It's going to be okay.
I don't think that I'm ready.
You're as ready as you're going to be. And you're not alone. Do you think you want to, do you want to tell the others?
Sure. Sure.
It's going to be okay. Nothing is different, really. You know, something's happening in your body, and it's strange, and
I think I thought that if I didn't talk about it, then maybe it would never happen. I am afraid.
of course you're afraid.
I don't know what happens now. I don't know who knows that we don't want to know.
We have a mission in front of us. We have things to do, same as it was yesterday. We are going to keep you as safe as possible, same as it was. And whatever comes, we're all here.
I'm just gonna have a breath, and in this moment, I'm thinking about the fields under the Burrow, and I'm thinking about when I first met her, and I'm thinking about leaving her. And I'll open my eyes and look at you and say, we should make them breakfast.
All right. Kind of root around in my pack, and I got some, like, oats. So we could maybe do some sort of a bake.
You know, some like rations things. Or some, you know,
kind of forage around a little bit. Maybe
like
some like apple or berry or like any sort of fruit.
Yeah, some like hard bread, maybe like
fire.
soak with salt water to get it salty, and then kind of steam it a little bit for like kind of pastry.
You don't find anything like super substantial, but you do find a lot of like the plants and the salt water and things to like spice it and add to, a couple berries that sort of give it a sweetness.
Can I make a survival check?
Yeah, go ahead.
In my favorite terrain?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, might as well be in the favorite terrain when you are. 25.
Yeah, with the 25, you find some berries.
I'm gonna go amazing on your fingertips. I'm gonna go swimming and try to just get some fish if I can. Just diving.
Yeah.
In the water.
Yeah, you do. As you approach the water, you still see in the reflection of the water as you go, while it's dimmed in the nighttime, you see this green glow from your eyes that is constant, and you're reminded of it right before you dive deep below the water and try to catch some fish. Roll a dexterity check.
8.
8, yeah.
Slippery little fish.
Stung by a jellyfish.
Slippery little fish. No.
Yeah, not much luck. But I soaked this bread with salt water.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
I
put the bread in the ocean.
I put my bread in the ocean.
I'm like making
Look, I
oatmeal
have
with
this
berries.
now.
And I kind of just like put it to the side and keep making this oatmeal. I like put some cinnamon in it, some berries, some oats, and a little bit of salt. Water. And I kind of like pretend
Bring
like I'm
out
putting some in there.
Yeah, bring out the bread. Yeah.
So we've got a little.
Yeah, it comes together nicely. Yeah.
See. Are you ready?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you for everything.
Rise and shine!
Oh la vache!
Give God the glory.
What?
So the time it's sunset now. Like the sun is set and
Rise and
got a
set.
bonfire going.
Set and shine.
Yeah.
What are
Sorry.
you saying?
I just got a little over nervous, but we do have some breakfast dinner.
Salted toast. I haven't had that in ages.
I made that specifically for you, Tybalt.
Salted toast and some oatmeal.
I mean, looking at his eyes.
Yeah, what are we seeing?
When he says that, is it clear that something's off?
Yeah, as soon as you all wake up, you're disoriented, having slept in these hours that are not normal to you, in a situation that is not normal to you, having been woken up very suddenly. You're sort of disoriented for a second, but something passes by your vision that then you see quite vividly, which is that Ebb has these glowing green eyes at the moment.
I'll have a word with you all if that's okay, if you don't mind that. Volpad, you're welcome to join if you like.
Well, I'm not sure.
Oh, you're right. You're so right.
I
Volpad,
think
would you mind taking a walk?
By myself, or?
Oh.
The thing
Do you
is, there's just some sort of like traveling stuff that we're not trying to keep from you, but more we just are like, for your own safety protection, sometimes it's better just to not know things, you know?
Don't go
alright.
far, though, I guess.
Don't go far.
I mean, all right. It
Maybe
is.
just go sit
You
down
know
by
what?
the water where the waves are
And we can
loud.
see you.
Yeah.
So we can
And
keep
you
an
know
eye
what?
on you.
Right over there, like kind of point over, there's some amazing blackberries. So if you want to go pick a little bushel for us.
Yes, it's good. That can feed me for a long time.
Yeah, I'm sure. So maybe gather up a little pouch, and I know exactly where they are, where you are. Give a little holler if you need something.
All right.
Thank you.
Farewell. And you see her.
Thank you, Volpad.
Thank you, Volpad. Okay.
I just think for the future,
Yeah, no,
it's not
that's
sort of like an anyone.
100%.
Yeah.
I've had that thought up until now, and I don't know why I slipped then, but it's okay. I suppose what I'm about to share with you might seem silly that I kept it to myself, and for that I apologize. But though there's a bit more to the story of my leaving you that I didn't initially tell you. When I left the Sword Coast and I came to the Burrow, I didn't just meet some of my family for the first time. I learned of a great responsibility that was being set on my shoulders without any choice of my own. The Kinjara, you've been told that I carry it with me, that it is a prized item sought by the nations here. It's me. It was my mother. I think she died today. It's something I didn't ask for, and it's something that I was told very quickly upon arriving at the Burrow, and it is a great deal of the reason why I didn't come home. I was kind of thrown into the middle of this. I think I felt a bit of two minds about it, one being an anger and a sadness at being in the middle of this enormous thing that I previously had no idea was happening at all. And the other is that if I think back about my life in Sword Coast, and I think back about my life as a thief, my life as your friend and your love, I don't know if I ever thought that I was very much great at much. I could lie pretty well, but that was about it. And so I think a great part of me wanted to be good at this. And to perhaps find an answer where there was none before. All of that is to say that I wasn't lying when I said that it is dangerous to travel with me. But it's not because of what I carry, it's because of who I am. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. Especially you, Vibrant. And I'm sorry for what it means. For if you travel with me. But while I was traveling alone before, I know now that I would be dead if it weren't for all of you. So no matter what you choose now, I thank you for that.
I'm gonna run up and give him a really big hug. I'm gonna kiss you on the cheek. And then I'm gonna step away and go sit by on a rock somewhere near the ocean. And just sit there for a little bit.
It is a great burden to bear, Eb. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry for your loss today as well.
Thank you.
Oh. Does that mean you met your mom when you came here?
I did, yes. She wandered fields below the Burrow, growing the Everstone. She, as far as I could tell, was a true believer in the Burrow. It was perhaps a zeal that I couldn't quite match.
Well, certainly living her whole life in that role, I can see how she would arrive there. Do you know why you and why your family, why?
I know that it has been passed down for some time. I don't know why me, not my siblings. I don't know why why it took until only so recently for myself to be brought into the fold. But it is a strange feeling to feel that a family that's almost abandoned you has now thrust something so great upon you. But I have no choice in the matter.
Well, I'm not abandoning you. We've got a lot of work ahead of us, so.
Thank you, Maple G. Thank you.
Things are going to be a lot more dangerous for you now, huh?
I can only assume so, yes.
I mean, right side, this is kind of coming out of him, so.
We'll have resources.
Blessing and a curse.
Blessing and a curse, yeah. But there is, as you all can imagine, wars are fought over such a thing, and the Burrow believes that the only way to keep things going as they are is to keep Ebb there forever. But as we know, this resource is also causing, there's an enormous amount of division already on here. And Ebb, I don't know if you can speak more to your decision, which I've tried to understand and support, but they sent me, as they sent all you, to look for him. Or I guess you guys were looking for him just on your own, but I was sent out of the Burrow to find him, bring him back. Everyone in the Burrow is trying to bring him back.
I think that there's certainly a great part of me that wants to say that my thinking of this is that there are two sides. One is the side of war and one is the side of peace. And even to stay with the Burrow, who have good intentions, is the side of war. It would not end things, it would not solve things. And the path that I've chosen is to try to find an answer to it, something that will tie it up once and for all. It's the bringing back of Taro. I would like to say that that's the reason, but I think the greater reason is I do not want a life in a cage.
Which is reason enough.
If you die, who's next in line?
I don't know. I would assume one of my siblings, but I do not know the way the magic of the Kinjara works.
Did you ever know with your mom if she was able to sort of have any control over when it, this activates inside of you?
I'm not entirely familiar with it. I know that the zeal she felt for the Burrow meant that if they willed it to be, then she would do it. I do not know how much personal agency she took in it, but it is certainly an ability that frightens me in terms of it's fairly noticeable.
Right. I mean, I guess more like, is it something, I guess it'll be something you figure out how often or how much or how, if there's any way through a sort of peace that it's possible to not I don't know,
I don't know, but I promise you all that I will try my best to figure it out, and I will work on it.
Maybe elf? No, we're all animals, except for you. Well, you're a snake now.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn, girl.
Yeah.
You're an animal.
snake.
So
Oh, you're a snake.
You a snake now.
Yeah.
Elves are so good at meditating. So.
Well, Eb, this doesn't change anything for me, to be honest. I have a lot of sympathy for what you're processing and grappling with, but you're still just my buddy Eb. You're my buddy Eb, who we traveled across the world to find and take care of and save. And I'd travel around the world again to take care of you, keep you safe, just like I'd keep any of you guys safe. What it takes to keep you safe might be a little bit different now, but that's still just what I'll do, because you guys are my people.
I think the only thing that changes is, more than ever, the value of your life. In my head, I thought before, perhaps, even if all but one of us died, we could keep giving the Kinjara to the next until we figure this out. But it
also
rides on your shoulders, Eb. We must keep you safe.
It does beg the question. You know, obviously it's the most important thing to keep Eb alive, but why do we need the Kinjara here? It's drugs, it's a good time, and it's technology, and you know, if God, you know, willing, Eb has a long life and it doesn't pass on, then maybe that's not such a bad thing.
It just seems like the thing that will pass on, whether we like it or not, and should it land in the wrong hands.
But I think it's bloodline.
But his brothers, his sisters.
The theory that I am running on, the theory that I am doing all of this on, is that this is a cycle that will continue until there is some divine intervention.
Until Mother Essie can come back.
Yes. That's my theory, at least.
Eb, why don't you go talk to Vibrant?
Thank you. Thank you all. And walk over to Vibrant.
Yeah, I would say I'm a good stone's throw away. Like I'm out of earshot of like what they were talking about, and I'm just sitting on the beach and thinking about stuff.
Go just sit next to you. Look out at the ocean with you.
I'm sorry I didn't know that you had this large burden that you carried by yourself.
You have nothing to be sorry about.
I still feel a little bit ashamed. I'm so sorry about your mom and about the weight of this. I'm here for you, and you know that.
I do know that. I've felt that even in the years without you. Take your hand.
I think I'm just scared.
I wish I wasn't, but I am too. I have you as long as you are meant to have.
I need to tell you something.
Yes.
I'm pregnant.
I'm going to stand up. Take a breath. And then get on my knees in front of you and embrace you in a hug.
I'm just scared because we don't know anything about this. And
I know.
don't know what's happening to me, and I don't know what's happening to our baby, and I don't want it to be scared. I don't want it to have a burden like this, you know? I want it to have a happy life, and I want it to be safe and secure, and
Byron, we're going to do this. We're going to do it quick. We're going to do it with all the fire in the world at our heels, because we're good at that. And we're going to get it done before our child is born.
And I don't know how long that is, because
it's a
you're
frog
queen,
cat.
Yeah, and I'm
yeah,
a
I don't know how
Pask,
that
I don't
works
know
at
how
all.
long it
I've never met anyone like that.
I keep having visions, actually, of a baby. And
Visions?
Yes. It's very cute. It is slimy.
I would imagine.
And
I'm
it is
slimy.
furry.
Sure, you are.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, we'll
Honestly.
accept it no matter what.
Of course, of course, of course.
We're going to do this,
Bomb after bomb.
and our child is going to not feel that fear.
I love you.
I love you. I'm going to bring you in for a kiss.
I haven't told. I've only told Eve.
Really?
I needed somebody to be there, and honestly, she saw how beautiful and glowing I was in the bathroom, and she already knew.
You are.
Thanks.
You are. Do you? I won't say anything if you don't want to.
I will tell them. On my own time. I think that's.
Of course.
That's why.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. I mean, and originally I was gonna do a really big show and dance to tell you.
I would love. I mean,
No,
you don't have to do
no,
that,
this
but
was the right time to
okay.
say it. You know, but for the rest of them, I can, do something.
I can help.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Well,
for us.
Yeah. Well, my idea was.
Yeah. Cool.
You pull out blueprints and
So,
yeah.
a production meeting.
Yeah.
Production meeting.
Beautiful. And the rest of you, what are you doing?
Eating salt bread, oats. I kind of wave back over. Whatever their name is.
Volpad, yeah, she comes
Volpad.
back. Is everything all right? I'm sensing maybe something is not.
Sure. Everything's fine right now. I mean, we're not in any immediate danger. It's some personal, I'm sure you know.
I do, yes.
Yeah, so,
Our friend here has a very, very bad eye infection.
Just got silk.
Am I still admitting it?
Still glowing.
Always.
While he was telling us that, where was
Sunglasses?
Yeah,
stone
honestly.
growing, if anywhere? Was that only while he was asleep that it was growing around him?
That's right.
When he was awake, his eyes were glowing, but there was no stone growing.
That's right.
Okay.
Nice that it's not just kind of like dripping.
Yeah.
Jewels.
Well,
Do you have any sunglasses?
Let me take a round. Can I fashion something?
Make a performance check.
Can I have like a
Are you
bag of
wearing
holes?
any? Do you wear some in your
ass.
character?
I know.
Shut your ass.
That look. Do you have sunglasses, Jordan?
You?
Yeah. I received that.
Papa, do I have sunglasses?
It's like
Okay, roll a performance.
You know what? Go ahead and roll. To fashion. What would you tell me? What you would fashion? How would you fashion some sunglasses?
I'll get into this, Mama.
Okay, I
Okay.
will.
I'm taking a boned skirt.
Okay.
And I am pulling out
Totally,
the boning. I'm pulling out
totally.
the boning.
To make a
I'm bending
frame.
it. I'm bending it around my fingers.
Okay.
I'm fashioning it into 2 circles.
Uh-huh.
Because I think it would look really cute with like little John Lennons.
Perfect circles, yeah.
Yes.
You gotta cover the whole eye too. He's gotta be big.
Yeah, big eyes.
So like, yeah, big,
Yeah.
circles,
Yeah.
big old
3 blind mice. Yeah.
Blind mice.
Yeah.
3 blind
Now I'm gonna ask all y'all what should I do for the lenses.
Right.
I thought you said rat.
And,
A rat.
it's sort of like eyes are really sensitive because of the infection, so we're trying to see if we can get like.
All right, I do know. I know about infections.
Could I druidcraft volcanic glass, like dark, like igneous sort of like glass?
Whoa. I'll say yeah. You two are together as Vibrant is taking apart this bone skirt. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, can I roll a performance check to see how well I do?
Yeah.
How stylish.
I give you several
Yeah.
lenses to work.
And I'll do that, and then I'll add little. I'll pull out sequin and just kind of stick it on in very beautiful.
Awesome.
Very beautiful.
Beautiful voice.
In very beautiful.
And very beautiful. 18.
Yeah, they look badass.
Hell yeah. How do I look?
Just out of curiosity, if
Does
the
it glow through the glass?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
There is something that happens with sort of the volcanic glass, like almost red, dark tone of the pane. There's something that happens with the green where it hits just right, where you think you can't tell whether it's the red or it's just backlit from the sun or whatnot. You don't see the green through it. No.
just out of curiosity, Ed, you've got disguise self, right?
No, I have minor illusion, but I don't have disguise self.
Do you think that would work if you have for some reason
Minor
couldn't wear your
illusion's
glasses?
one minute.
Wow.
I could cast it for 1 minute. If we're in a pickle, then I can.
No one's got
do it. But
disguise self.
I have a disguise kit.
Do you guys walk? You guys walk over
Back
to
to
these.
the group,
Okay,
yeah.
You look like so hot. I want to jump you.
do it. I tell you.
Well, not right.
I guess we're in
been
a
a while
group.
since I saw
I mean,
some.
I was really thinking about when we were down at the beach, maybe just going for it.
Sure.
Going for
Oh,
what?
let's do it.
Yeah, let's go. We're gonna go have sex in the woods.
We start to walk towards the group and then we veer
We
off.
immediately veer off and go have sex on the beach.
Okay. Yeah. Are we moving?
We accidentally go to the bushel that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ah! No, she's with you guys. Are we? Is the party moving? Are we continuing on to the Trimaza or?
Did you say anything to us?
We started
No,
to walk
they
towards
walked
you
away.
and then we whispered and walked away.
Yeah, it looks like we're moving.
All right.
Oh,
Here
no.
we go.
Oh, okay, we gotta clean up the dishes.
Yeah, we gotta pack up camp.
Okay, well, I guess we're moving.
Start packing
How
up.
many berries you get?
I got at least 3. So
I love her.
She's perfect.
So you'll be
They're
able to
big for
feed
her.
everybody back at
yes,
the camp.
the exact number of my family.
Wow.
It's like half her size.
Yeah.
You want me to carry them for you?
No, I quite like the challenge. It works out. It keeps me young, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels good to have a job.
And they're delicious, absolutely.
Oh,
I don't know if you
absolutely.
had a little snack of it. But
Yeah. She eats some.
Oh, well, now we aren't gonna need more.
That is okay.
Well, yeah, let's get it moving. Evan Vibrant seemed in a hurry to get
All
going.
right.
So
Yeah.
Should we start walking over to
yeah, I
them?
think we should probably go.
We pack up. Yeah, I mean, you guys don't have much. You really just sort of
pan.
started to sleep. Yeah.
the pan?
Now the two of
Salted
you,
bread. The salted toast.
two of you make a
Soggy
performance check while
Okay, not our best.
While
I
we
always
make an
It's in the
investigation.
woods.
Where
My
are they?
performance is always +10, so a 19.
Dirty 20.
wow. Okay. So
Not our best. Not
Not our best.
yeah, right.
Not our best.
But wow, it's fire right out the gate. And it's not your best.
What are we trying?
It's not
What are we trying?
euphoric,
I'm invisible.
You're invisible.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Subby.
Yeah.
I'm trying Dami a little bit.
Yeah, trying Dami.
I'm trying Dami.
Okay.
And I'm invisible.
But you
soft,
can't
soft
figure out
sub,
where.
invisible.
Don't-
Soft, dumb, thong.
Okay. Now,
Thong,
four
as
figures,
As always.
a snake person, an elephant person, a horse person, and a mushroom walk up behind you guys. Well, all of us!
It's only
Well,
me.
it just looks
Why
like
are you humping
Yeah.
the air?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Put some clothes on now!
Brent, my God.
She's wearing what she always wears, y'all.
Yeah, I didn't
Well,
know you
she's
guys
a
were.
little compromised.
I didn't know you
But
guys
she's
were.
panting,
a
and
bunch
she
of-
smells like wet cat.
I didn't know you guys were a bunch of freaking noobs.
Do that when it's your watch. If you need to do
All
that.
right, I'm gonna just into the air.
Oh!
I can't let Vibrant take all
He's
the
naked.
Yeah.
Are you naked?
Yeah, I'm pulling up my underwear. Are we moving? Are we going already?
I thought we thought you were going, so you are going.
All right.
No,
all
we
right.
said.
didn't say
no,
anything.
we said to each other we're gonna go have sex on the beach.
But you didn't say to
Oh,
us. We
to
said
us.
Ran back in the woods. We thought we were leaving.
Well, I guess we're going now.
I guess so. Yeah. Well, everybody ready?
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
it's
I might need a group therapy session down back on the beach.
We heard
love
you
you
in the
guys.
deer. We heard you all in the deer,
But that was a bit much.
Okay, but you knew that was coming.
and we were having sex in the other room too.
You
so-
had sex with a deer?
Well,
really, it
actually,
was some
a satyr.
satyr.
Speaking of, beep beep. Hey, just checking in. Hope you're doing all right. Anything else?
Miss you.
Miss you, and we are having a good time. We are headed to the Dream Mother. Over.
Yeah. From the other end, you hear these sounds that are almost like wind rushing by, but there seems to be some sort of like.
I wonder if it's our friend who's headed to
Hardwing.
Hardwing, headed
Like in the
on the
rain,
ocean.
maybe?
Yeah.
Or
Huh.
how long was that journey supposed to take?
Or it's a sound from the Feywild.
Not that long.
I've got nothing.
Not
All
that
right.
long.
Well, let us know if you need something.
And you all
do it.
make your way.
Let's hit the road.
Once again, moving at night, having had the strangest sort of morning, evening, both physically in your bodies, but also emotionally. You make your way through the thick of this forest. Maple Jean, give me a survival check.
26.
26. With a 26, you, from seeing on the coastline where that tree was, you feel like you have the right direction. And you guys travel
No time to waste.
a couple hours, going thicker. The trees are growing thicker and thicker around you. And I'm going to go to the killers, and I'm going to ask far or near. And I'm also going to go to the bathroom as you vote on that. Exclamation point vote far, exclamation point vote near.
That's what I was singing. When I was and my heart will go. Okay, we should stop for YouTube.
Thanks, guys.
Oh.
It's a cover. No, it's a cover.
Yeah, we should do something.
A
prank.
D4 on his seat, so he sits on the spec.
Do it. He'll never see it coming.
Maybe a few.
I'll get under the table.
Should we put the fart song on?
Yeah.
Well, they simply don't know how.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be Eric.
Hold on. What's everyone doing out there? I fully for a moment forgot that we were online.
Maybe put some of the minis on the table.
Is it? Wow, it's been a while.
It's like looking at a raccoon on your Ring doorbell.
It's Vera.
Oh, who's that? Oh, can I tell you guys a secret? Well,
Yeah.
not a secret.
Yeah.
We still haven't given Henry Mini of the Month, and he said so yesterday.
Oh.
And I've never heard that
Oh
man
no!
say, like, I want my Mini of the Month.
No,
He
you gotta
said,
get that mini of the month.
He's got to get that Mini of the Month.
Yeah, you gotta.
Who's that?
I found the song.
Not the fart song!
We're back, baby.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Jack, can I have a water? Or Isabel, can I have a water?
Wow. Well, I am back. Oh,
Baby's in a corner.
What?
did that work? This poll?
Yeah, I already closed it.
How does it feel?
I think she's closed.
Okay.
How do you feel, Carson?
Carson?
What?
How do you feel?
Why?
Do you feel like
How's your ass?
Why? Oh.
He got you.
Gotcha.
It felt completely normal to me.
I was like, you sat on 4 D4s and we're just kind
A
of like,
butt of steel.
Wow, it's really that this cushion is so like it.
Damn.
That was crazy.
Totally.
Whoa.
Wow.
All right. Well.
Well, we vote.
We vote?
Oh, we vote. Wait, what was
Far
the-
or near?
what was- oh, it's just far or near?
Mm-hmm.
You're a rat bastard.
Why?
Far or near? Near.
Look
Yeah.
at me. Yeah, it's near.
We're gonna just say Isabel and Jack don't even matter. Near.
Yeah.
Okay.
Near.
Near.
We had to vote, but we voted first, and we all wanted near.
So I'm useless. I'm fired.
You're out.
All right.
Thank you, Isabel.
Whoa!
I was thirsty. I was a little thirsty.
That's where he should have. That's what he should have sat on.
Yeah, that thing. Oh my god.
we put 4 D4s on Carson's seat, just sitting up, and he sat on them, didn't even notice.
Didn't comment on it.
You don't have feeling in your buttocks?
That's too fat. Okay, so you guys walk through the woods. What the hell?
Yay!
Pranks!
Double prank! That was the best reaction of them all.
Okay.
What the hell?
You guys walk
The
through.
people watching couldn't even see what was happening.
There were
there.
cute.
There's no,
For those
there's
of
no-
you who want to know what the prank was, there were 3 cute little minis just staring at Carson.
Yeah,
One of them was a Lego.
it was a big prank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got him.
As you guys are walking through the forest, you walk an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. You keep going deeper and deeper until you start to hear something. It's faint at first, but coming closer. And what do you do?
Stop
Yeah.
and listen.
Hello?
Stop. Oh.
I imagine all of us go, oh.
At the hello, you hear the grumbling stop, and then Hello?
Hi. No, we come in peace, for one. For two, my name is Maple Jane.
Fetch my diapers.
And yeah, we're just trying to get to the Dream Mother. So just wanted to say hi. We heard some movement.
Well, my name, and through a bush you see a figure emerge, and it is a lizard folk, decked head to toe in pink frill, pink cat eye glasses on, as she comes through, with one cane in one hand as she comes through the bush. Well, I wouldn't go there if I were you. I just came from there. It's a disaster over there. It's horrible. That's not where I'm gonna spend the rest of my days, right? I'm not gonna pass away over there. This is awful. They promised the comfort and things, but the operation's disastrous. I'm telling you.
What was your name?
My name is Dias Sissibar.
Diane Sissibar?
Dias Sissibar.
Dias Sissibar. Dias Sissibar.
You're in trouble.
Sissibar.
Sissibar.
Dias Sissibar. Y'all heard me.
4 English words in a row.
Okay, well, pleased to meet you. Nice to meet you.
What, you think it's strange?
No, love it.
Who
Absolutely.
wrote this in my journal?
Prank!
I didn't know.
Oh.
Boobs?
Oh.
I don't know who did that.
I don't know who did that.
Well,
It's actually not me. I just think it's funny.
It looks like... Sorry, not to interrupt. It looks like a girl's handwriting. Not a gender, but girls do a better handwriting.
Carson and Macy have the kind of the same handwriting.
We do have similar
That's
handwriting.
you, I think.
No, you wouldn't write boobs.
Hold on.
I don't think I would either.
Stop
I wouldn't
the
write it
game.
like
We're
that.
not finishing the game.
I didn't write it.
Until we figure out. This is like a murder mystery.
Okay.
It really could be anybody.
Well-
Dias Sissibar.
It really could
Dias
be.
Sissibar. So
Dias-
you were at
Yes.
the Dream Mother.
I was at the Dream Mother. I had an
What was the
appointment.
disaster? What's going on over there?
Yeah, they...
What kind of disaster?
Well, there was, the lights. The lights, they didn't pay the bill. The lights were flickering. There was, all sorts of crazy. Screaming at one point.
Ooh, when did they start flickering and screaming?
I don't know. I showed up today and I decided this was not where I was going to offer my business. And so I left.
Did you get all the way in there, or you just saw that from afar? and you
Everyone
got
make a
put off?
perception check, by the way, while this is happening.
She's crazy.
Well,
Nat 20.
I got a nat 1.
Bang,
Oh.
bang, bang, ding, ding, ding.
I am
Nat 1.
Nat
Wow.
1. I am mesmerized by her.
Yeah, just entranced.
I did get all the way in there, and I hated it. So I left. As you're looking around, you notice that Vulpad is nowhere to be seen.
Maple Jean, I believe she's fallen off your back. Vulpad.
Vulpad?
Ooh, running back to find.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse us, Dias.
Uh,
Or do you prefer
At that-
Sissy Bum, Miss Sissy Bum?
Vulpad? That mushroom girl?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm asking her for a refund. From my cake, I bought it yesterday, my bread that is gonna bring me peace, but now I'm not gonna use it. Is she
Well,
around?
That was your risk to take.
Yeah, I think that you bought a muffin, and that's your muffin now.
Yeah, you can't just ask for a refund because you decide you don't want something.
Yeah,
That
that's
has
not how it
nothing
works.
to do with
Dude,
that.
What are you her security guards? What are you standing up for?
I think
We're
we're
just
people with
ours.
common sense.
We're just ethical consumers.
And she's a friend of ours.
You think they can sell that a day-old muffin?
They're a small business. If
Well,
we were
they're
talking about, like,
dependent on this business, and this business isn't running.
Well,
that's
not
bad
their
for
fault.
them.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's not my problem. I'm gonna go find her, and I'm gonna get the refund. So, Dias Sissibar, out of here. Lovely to meet you.
I'm gonna try to steal her glasses.
You're trying to steal her glasses?
Off of her face.
Yes.
Should we?
I got a nat 1.
I know. I'm like,
Okay,
pushing
yeah.
it.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Where's our queen though?
I think she's hiding.
An 8.
You think?
8.
Yeah.
She got a 6. for perception. So
For the glasses
She
on.
blinked.
Yeah.
She blinked once and
So
opened it.
Diasissima, out of here! And she starts to walk away, and you just yank her. And she walks into a bush and out.
Their prescription
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like really thick. Yeah.
Put them on.
Yeah, they're like you can't see anything.
I'm gonna pop the lenses.
Okay. Yeah.
We would needed sunglasses, I thought.
That woman is gonna die so quick in the like deep woods, blind.
can't
Like
see?
With the gubble up.
yikes.
I'm sorry, I wanted it.
No, she seemed like an asshole. She was. Yeah.
They're very cute.
Yes, they are. As
Awesome, Volpad.
Volpad comes back out. Sorry, I dealt with her a couple, a little bit ago, and she was a terror.
Oh,
Seems like bad news.
I'm sorry. I almost blew your cover.
No, it is okay. You did not know. I simply said I am small, I can hide, and so I did.
That is kind of y'all's whole thing.
A really good.
Is
move.
hiding. Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. It's one of our 3 tenants. Yes.
Yeah.
But they're all about the gobble up. But now that the gobble up is dead, I perhaps it's about Diasissima.
Yeah.
Never
Now we have
hide
to-
from
now we
Diasissima.
have to-
Always run from Diasissima.
Now we have to eliminate her by banishing her to another dimension.
I hope you would.
True, we could.
But
Well, I don't think she'll make it too far.
Yeah.
I stole her glasses.
no, then she's already in another dimension. Yes.
Do you know did you hear her though? She said it's a nightmare over there.
She said
Yes, I
they were having
suppose.
electricity power problems, something like that. It was
Yeah.
flickering.
I don't
And
know
they
what's
were
Screaming.
I don't know what this could be about.
I guess we're
I
getting
did.
friends.
Can I do an insight check on this little creature?
How dare you?
I'm just like, what if they're pulling one
hell is
over
wrong
us
with
this
you?
whole time?
No, we asked them to come.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Well,
like
Very on the
honestly
fence.
didn't want to.
She's
Yeah.
also terminally ill.
all right.
She's going there to check if she
But
wants
I'm
to
kind
die
of seeing
there.
how she's feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still gonna roll it.
Nice.
25. I'm kind of inner state, like trying to read her.
Yeah, she is feeling complicated given that she wanted to come see this place and that that's her ultimate goal, but doesn't feel like she is withholding any information from you or that she knows anything about why it would be going wrong or anything.
We're almost there.
All right.
Honestly, that
A red cloud of smoke.
Diasissima didn't seem to be very like with it. So I'm thinking that whatever she saw there, it was probably just a misunderstanding. This place still sounds great.
She seemed like a harsh critic anyway.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There is
Terrible
something, though,
job.
that she said that I might have some insight into.
What's that?
Yesterday, I was looking at the tree, and it did flicker a little bit. There was like a bright pew pew of the lights, and then they went out, and then they came back in.
Interesting.
So something might be up. So let's keep
Like
our.
the trunk of the tree?
Was it? It was the tree, like the.
It's the whole tree.
It was the whole tree.
Wow.
What if our little egg? What if that's where they grow?
That's possible. There's a lot of
And
theories.
like where they live.
Or maybe something happened with the Lepidomni where they're short-staffed, and they really don't have a way of, keeping the tree alive. Or maybe there's not enough people to feed the tree.
Yeah, we're saying this.
Yeah. You guys are theorizing and talking about this as you walk further and further into the woods. And as you do so, you start to notice that... Everyone make a perception check.
15.
8.
20.
11.
12.
Eve and Tybalt, you stumble upon a moment where you start to see in front of you that the trees start to have a glow or a shimmer to them as you get closer and closer, and then you look down and you see a line of powder, of purple powder, in basically just a line. and it goes slightly curving, kind of as far as your eyes can see to either side.
Some kind of
protection spell.
Barrier.
If I like take out or like pick up a rock or a stick or something and like throw it across, does anything happen?
Do you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you throw a rock, it flies over the line. Seems fine.
You hold my hand. I'm gonna step over. Yank me back if anything weird goes down.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that. But keep our hand hold outside of the line, if that makes sense.
Yeah. When you step over, your foot hits the ground, and your other foot, and you realize nothing has happened, and you're all good.
I think I toot and I pull you back. Whoa! What?
No, that was you, Tibble. I was fine.
Oh, I thought something terrible was happening.
No, just a little gas.
Oh, so something terrible was happening.
Yeah, well, it wasn't
Yeah.
fun. You,
I'm kind of
you're a big
behind.
boy, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah. It smells awful.
Yeah, it's an elephant fart.
Yeah, literally, it's a cloud. It's a
We're
gaseous
unconscious on the
form. Yeah.
ground.
Did I feel psychologically any different? Like my okay. Well, not
All
much
right,
to
let's
say
keep
about that.
going.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll maybe
I thought they
lean
just knew we were
down.
there, honestly.
I would maybe lean down and like just touch it a little bit and sprinkle it. Does it feel magical? What does it feel like it's made of?
It feels almost like salt, but it's purple. Different gradients of purple. That's what it feels like.
Can a girl cast Fine Steed up in this bitch?
But of course.
I want a camel.
Yeah.
Can I get my camel?
Yeah. As you walk, a
Can I get my
camel.
camel?
It's like transparent or translucent or it's a real camel.
I
mean, it's a
spirit
magic.
that assumes the form of an
Yeah, it's
a spirit. So
Yeah, so it's sort of like a
yeah.
camel-like.
A loose camel.
Yeah,
Loose
yeah,
camels.
yeah.
It goes between dromedary,
AI camel.
dromedary
yeah.
and
the digits are wrong.
Yeah. But you can ride it
Yeah.
or whatever.
I'll put Volpad up there.
Oh, it's
You mind if I ride with you?
no, please.
I'm hopping up.
It is bumpy up here.
Yeah. Well, that's what we each have a seat.
Yes, it is exciting.
That's why I brought you up. Kind of, there's like kind of a one main seat and then a little seat.
Thank you. Yeah, and you continue to trot forward. As you continue to go deeper and deeper, you start to notice the trees start to have a glow to them. Small trees, not huge. The big trees are still normal, but little by little, there are these tiny trees that are popping up that are purple and have a shine to them. Not a glow per se, but almost like they have been dusted with that purple stuff that you saw in that line. And as you continue to move deeper and deeper, you see more and more of those. Eventually, you are walking through a woods of purple trees. The floor dusted with shiny purple dust. As you walk forward and forward and forward, and eventually you break open some leaves, and in front of you is a towering tree as big as a skyscraper, glowing, and in the air the sound of wind chimes. And as you look around, you see these 3 giant wooden structures made from brown wood. around this huge tree. And as you look at this tree, you start to notice that there are faces in the tree, as if the tree was made of figures at rest. You see all types of creatures, animal folk of all kinds, their bodies and faces, some more indented than others, make up what this tree is. And as the branches move, you hear those chimes. Although you don't see any chimes, you hear the sound of wind chimes as the branches move. And suddenly, a figure comes fluttering up to you. Wings, fuzzy wings, big eyes, and wearing a purple and pink suit. A lepidamni, a moth person, comes flittering up to you and says, "Oh, hello, hi. I'm Clam. Now, do you have a reservation or not? Sorry, things are they're a little hectic here. But do you have a reservation or what do you
We are scouting a bit for a friend.
Just wanted a tour, if it's possible at all.
Yes.
We don't want to be in the way.
No.
Has there been sort of, stuff going on? No, like we're not judging. I'm just curious. I'm a sort of I just like to study things.
Do you laugh as you say?
No.
She's nosy, is what you mean.
Yeah, I'm a little embarrassed. Sorry.
No, it's.
I was gonna say I'm an electrician, and then it just like. It didn't make any sense.
Incredible.
It's quite all right. I actually think this is a great time to give you the tour. Everything's fine right now. We've been dealing with some stuff, but this is really a great time. I think you'll really enjoy the facilities and as that happens, you hear as lights flicker, the whole tree, the purple on off. You see the faces in the tree twist as the screams come out of the faces in the tree. And that is where we'll pick up next time.
That's the screams. That's not what I thought those screams were.
Horrifying.
That's disturbing.
I'm turning right around.
Yeah.
I'm doing what die.
You know what, Volpad? Not for
What
you.
are we getting? What are we trying to get here?
Another an instrument.
But like, what's the So the lyric?
It's like a place to rest.
A tree that feeds and feasts on years.
Okay.
Which
there we
feeding-
go.
Yeah.
Feeds and feasts on years.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow,
Great
those
sash.
incredible cards.
I
Thanks,
love
guys.
Dungeons and
Thank
Dragons.
you guys for watching. Thanks for joining. Love you all.
That was
Yay,
yet another
Carson and Jack.
episode where
You
I was
guys
just like,
don't
I could
forget.
see
Well, it's in
every
like a
moment.
month from now.
Me too.
But don't forget to get excited
Yeah.
about the amazing
Let the
race.
hype
That's
just
right.
If you haven't watched Amazing
escalate and
Race,
escalate.
start now.
Yeah, start
Start
now.
watching
Watch
Amazing Race. It's so
Watch
good.
Dweeb Wars.
True.
Everybody here's been on it except for me yet, but it's coming.
But
Coming soon.
Coming
So
soon.
you can catch all of us over on Dweeb Wars. Play the trailer.
No.
Oh my God.
I'm just
Is Macy
No.
gonna do it? Okay. Yeah.
Love y'all.
Bye.
That'd have been